Well, what about this? Can we pull up the new video that we just had up with the two lights moving in tandem? What could that be, what we're looking at there in that
Well,
video?
okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. There's several of these in the new batch. That could be well, okay. First of all, it could be the planet Venus and the planet Jupiter. They're out now. I just saw them the other night, and it looks something like this. If you're walking along, which this person appears to do, it looks like
Ah,
the
look at
objects
that.
are actually moving. Another
Oh.
thing that people mistake is the SpaceX satellites, for the internet. There's now over 10,000 of these. I see them all the time. I live up in the mountains above Santa Barbara. It's very dark. And at night, even like I have a nice telescope, I'm looking at Saturn or Jupiter. Every time I look now, there's an object streaks across, and it looks like there's an object going around Saturn or Jupiter. It's not. It's one of the Starlink satellites zipping past in our own atmosphere. So people mistake that. They mistake the planet Venus, which is very bright. There's planes, there's birds, there's balloons, there's reflected light off of the window from the light behind you. And in other words, these are the 90 to 95% terrestrial ordinary phenomena that we can explain. There's still some weird ones in the new batch. There's like a potato-shaped object above the Cheyenne Mountains. Artist rendition based on an eyewitness testimony. Darn it, it's kind of frustrating. A lot of the videos that the Department of War released have big black boxes on them. What those are is redacted information of like what the object was that was, no, what the camera was. Where was the camera? Where was it focused? What was the zoom? What was the distance? It's one of the things we're trying to do at the scientifically through the Galileo Project and the UAP Science Advisory Council is get the unredacted data. Like, where was this exactly? What time? And what was the distance? Can we triangulate that from some other cameras and maybe through eyewitness testimony, not by itself, but corroborated with some other data? That's the only way to really know, because otherwise we're all flawed in what we think we see.
Right. I wanted to ask you about something else.